Hello. So I would like to talk about perfectionism today. So it's not something that I have really considered myself a perfectionist in any realm. And it came up in a very interesting way today in my own healing. I had a healing this morning, and my intention was really to get to the root of the digestive issues that I have going on. And they've been going on for quite some time. So I set that intention and we looked at it, and the healer I was working with, it got down to perfectionism. And she asked me, how does that play out for you? And I really was like scratching my head like, I'm not really sure. I don't really consider myself a perfectionist. Sometimes I wish I was in more areas of my life. And then so she said another way to me, and I thought, oh, wow. She said, where do you judge yourself? And I thought, oh my gosh, okay, got it, right? That is right. I'm judging myself because it's not perfect, right? Giving myself a hard time for something that I did and it wasn't good enough, or not allowing myself to do something because I'm not there yet, right? It's not perfect enough. And so I wanted to share that with you today to see how that resonated. Now, again, I work with people who they know they're perfectionists, right? But I really wanted to, because I'm going to do a sound healing. I'm going to do a sound healing for us today. And I really wanted to resonate for the people like myself who don't consider themselves a perfectionist, but it's showing up in a little bit more subtle way in the judgment, the self-judgment, right? This is about ourselves, right? We as human beings have a very tendency to judge other people, right? But we also judge ourselves. And so I want to bring in a sound healing for us today that helps us soften that inner critic, soften that perfectionist. Basically, it's the ego, right? It's the personality saying, it has to be this way, or it's the highway, or it's not good enough, or whatever it comes up with, right? And when we soften that, we allow our spirit, our soul to emerge and be shining bright. And really, that's what we want. We want that to be happening. So I'm going to invite you now to sit comfortably somewhere and close your eyes and get comfortable. And I'm going to do some toning, and I'm going to do some drumming, possibly some rattling, whatever it's called, whatever is channeled in, right? To help me, to help you, just really help soften that inner critic, the perfectionism, right? So just focus on something. Think of one thing where I know it came up in me for my healing today, right? That personality that was really strong. It must be this way, or it's the highway, right? Think of an area and just feel into it, and see if you can feel into it in your body somewhere. And it might be in your head, it might be in your heart, it might be in your gut, it might be in your pelvis. Doesn't matter where it is. I invite you to put your hand there, okay? And just when the toning comes through, just feel it softening in there. And I might get some guidance as it comes through on other things to do. But for that, let me just grab my drum. Okay. So just go tap into your heart. Call in your spirit team, angels, beings of light, power animals, beings of love, to be with you with this short sound healing. Connect into Mother Earth. Give yourself a grounding cord. Test your first chakra. And we're going to love on that area that you have been giving yourself a hard time with. Oh, yeah. Soften, soften, soften. Oh, yeah, 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 oh, yeah. Okay, the message is coming in to rub honey on that spot that area where you've been giving yourself a hard time, where the perfection is saying it's not good enough unless it's like this, very rigid. Rub some honey in there as the energy still continues to channel in. Let's just listen to the toning and let that melt the honey into that area. Just allowing the toning just to, again, continue to nourish that area. I'm going to do one more. This is there is some there's some tears beginning to fill in my eyes as they're bringing a lot of love and a lot of joy, and they're showing me like feathers being fluffed up, because when we're too rigid with ourselves and we say nope, it has to be this way or it's not good enough, then everything gets really flat. So just imagine that area where you're giving yourself that hard time, that it's being fluffed like you do when you like fluff a duvet or something like that. Oh, they want me to use the rattle. I never know what's going to happen when the toning comes in, and that was just a very high pitch, just really soft, and again helping with that fluffing. So just be with this energy. Just continue to allow it to integrate. Sit wherever you are, just enjoy, and then drink some water afterwards. And just continue to observe yourself. Be the little observer and just notice, soften, soften. Just take it each step each day, just a little softening in that area where you've been really rigid. And yeah, wishing you many blessings the rest of your day.